Hi everyone, happy Monday. Welcome back to Nail of the Week. Excited to be sharing another design with you guys. And this one was inspired by the one and only Robin Moses. Check this out. Isn't that adorable? Now, I did it in shades of green. She did it in shades of purple. About 4 or 5 videos ago, if you go back and look at her channel, she did it in shades of purple. I love it in the green, and I did it in the green because I always follow with an outfit of the day for Fashion Friday, and I needed it to be green, and I love the way it turned out. A few things I had to change up in the video because I didn't have everything she had, but I was able to recreate the exact same look using products that were, you know, similar to what she used and still get that same look. So I was excited about that. And I love the way it turned out. I think it's just beautiful. So you guys like my pink Viking hat? My mom got me that a few years back. And it's pretty cold here. We got quite a few inches of snow out right now. And today is would have been my father's 67th birthday, and a few days ago on the 14th was 18 years that we lost him, 18 years ago that he had passed. So we were up at the cemetery this evening. We went up there on the day that he died a few days ago, and there was no snow on the ground. We went up there now and couldn't even find the grave. It was so covered with, you know, lots of snow. There's very... like, I can't even tell you how many inches are there, but there's a lot. I'll have to do a little video for you guys. Maybe I can do that when I show you my outfit of the day, because I'm going to be doing that pretty soon here. And you guys won't get it until Friday, but I can probably do a video of the snow outside and add that into the video to show you guys. But yeah, we couldn't even find his grave. We forgot to bring a shovel. But I think, you know, our dad will understand that. We were in the general area and just there to wish him a happy birthday. So, but anyways, no talk of sad things. We want to keep it happy. My dad's in a much better place. I miss him very much, but because of him, all of us got healthy doing keto. And speaking of keto, if you are new to my channel, right there is the subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you are notified of all of my uploads, because I teach keto. I was taught professionally by professionals, and I had so much success. I'm 4 years in, and I would love to teach you. So definitely share around my channel. If you are, you know, old to my channel or even new, please share it, because that will help my channel to get bigger, and I can help many more people get their life back, since I had so much, you know, success myself. And also shoot me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, which also helps my channel to grow. Everybody take care, God bless, and I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload. Now let's recreate a look Robin Moses did. Quick review on the yellow stopper. Oh my God, you guys, I highly recommend it. After just 2 or 3 days of wearing French tips or white nails, it's always discolored, but this is a whole week of wear, and look at how white, bright, and beautiful. How this works is you put your top coat on over your design. In this case, I use Seche Vite Dry Fast Top Coat. Let that dry solid, and then put your yellow stopper over your white tips, or in this case, I just did it down the white design, and it stayed white, bright, and beautiful. Now on to my Robin Moses inspired nails. Hey everyone! So here's what I chose to go with for this week's nail design, inspired by the one and only Robin Moses. I changed it from the shade she did in purple to greens. If you'd like to see how I did this one, continue watching. Hi everyone! Welcome back to Nail of the Week. Excited to be sharing another new nail design with you. Now this one was inspired by Robin Moses, but I'm doing mine in different shades of the color she did. She did hers in shades of purple. I'm doing mine in shades of green. Since I always do a Fashion Friday outfit of the day and my nails match with that, I needed it to be green. But about 4 or 5 videos ago, she did a purple set and had purple flowers and glitter running through. It was just phenomenal. So I'm recreating that exact same one, just in different colors. So for starters, I've got it done in this beautiful army green. Most of them done is solid and a couple done in the French look. The thumbs are also solid. I'll go over and show you what I'm using in today's design. All right, for that green, it's this one here, the OPI Infinite Shine. I love that one. It's like a gel polish, and it's called Olive for Green, a very beautiful army green. I've used that one before. The French ones, I started it off with this, the Bubble Bath from Sally's, also that OPI one I got from Sally's as well, the green one. I did that for the French ones here with that sheer pink. I love the OPI Bubble Bath, and I also use the Beige of Reason. Those two are my most favorite for doing French looks. And then I dried it up with the Dry Fast Seche Vite top coat. And then I'm going to be working with some acrylic paints. I'm going to need these flowers or leaves in here, and I need them to be a darker green. She did hers a purple look, and then she went darker purple for the leaves. So I'm going to take a green here by Americana, which is just called Festive Green. I'm going to add in black, which is just the apple barrel from Walmart, 50 cents for that one. This one here, I think I paid $1 for it at Joanne. I'm going to mix that in here to give it that darker green, more of the olive, but real dark. I need it to be really dark. And then we're going to do lighter green, and I'm going to be adding in this one and just bringing it down with a little bit of white, but also a little bit of gold, because through her design, she added some gold. So I've got the white here I'll be adding in, and let me show you the gold. I didn't pull that out. Let me grab that. Sorry about that. Where is my gold? Okay, here's my gold. I'm gonna add a little bit of gold into it, into the design like she did when she was doing the flowers, and then just kind of accenting around. So I'll be adding gold into, this one is the Palmer Paints that I got from Target. And this one's just called Gold. The green is the Lime Tree, it looks like, and then just Snow White for the white. And then she did a deal where she added in something called, oh God, what's it called? It's some kind of kind of like these paints that we use. Kind of like that, not this one, I mean, kind of like the acrylic paints. I forget what it's called. I'll have to look up it. I'll write it in the box what it is. But she used that, she lays it down and she mixes in her glitters with it, but I don't have any of that right now. So I'm going to use this right here, which goes on a white color, kind of whitish color, like what hers looks like when it goes on. It's like a white, and then it will dry and have that green in there. But I'm going to add in this here. This actually is a powder that you go over your nails with, like over gel nails. I'm going to use it, my powder here, and mix it in with this. This is actually a a powder glitter, but it's done in that hollow glitter. I'm going to add that in with this, hoping I can get kind of the same look that I'm shooting for that she was doing. And then she had some opal acrylic paint. I don't have that, so I'm going to use this color here, which is an opal white. I'm going to use a little bit of that and a little bit of this micro glitter I got from Joanne Fabrics. I'm going to kind of mix those together, and my little container here to make my the green, like the forest green. I might even need a little bit of orange. So if I do, I'm going to use the folk art here, and this one is just called what's the name of this one? Pumpkin, I believe. Yeah, it's called Pumpkin, 225 Pumpkin. So I might have to add a little bit of that, because usually when you're doing greens, if you add greens and blacks and a little bit of orange in it, gives it that army green color, but I need it to be dark. So I'm going to be doing that, and I'll be just using, if I need it, just some of this top coat here. It's just clear, just to add some of my glitters. And then I'll be working with her brush, the wand. RobinMosesNailArt.com is how you order them. This is the liner brush. You keep them dirty in between, and it protects them, and then you clean them very gently with pure acetone, and then you just roll it to clean it. Make sure you take very good care of them. They will last forever. I love her brushes and love all her designs that she does. Then I will be gluing down some rhinestones. She did rhinestones in her design as well. She did purple, little Swarovski crystals. I'm going to be doing these really light green because, of course, the flowers are going to be a lighter green. So I'm going to add the smallest lighter green in here, the smallest size, and I will glue it down with the nail glue here. I'll show you. Just an ASP glue that I get from Walmart. I'm going to glue them down with that and use an orange wood stick to, dip the glue, put a dot of glue into the centers like that. So hopefully we can recreate this whole look using the supplies that I have, and I will write everything down in the box so you guys don't forget, in case you don't have the supplies like she had. you can do it the way I'm doing it. So I am going to get some of these done and I will return. I'll start with the dark leaves. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got the start of the really dark leaves. Isn't that pretty? And then on the French ones, we just got some leaves going across. I did leave 2 fingers open to show you each kind that I'm doing on the French and then, of course, on the solid color. So what we're going to do here, I've got my color right here. That's what I'm working with. That's done with the black, a little bit of the orange, and the green, the dark green mixture, and that's the color I'm working with right there. We're going to get some of that on the brush. We'll start with the solid nail here, and we're just going to go down here in the corner, and we'll get some leaves going. And you just go to one side and to the other. That's how I always do my leaves, one side to the other, and then just give it a little pull at the end. That's what creates that leaf. And then we'll do some over here. And these are just random. Just put them wherever you feel fit. You just need them all around because we're going to be putting the flowers over the top. So wherever you think you need a leaf, and you know, the flower is going to kind of cover over the top, but it won't cover them. You'll still see them underneath. So just kind of put them in randomly, you know, just wherever. And some could be bigger, some can be smaller. I'm going to put one in down here. Go to one side to the next, and then pull to the middle, give it that little pull like that. And then we'll do another one right in here. Again, I just go to one side to the other side, kind of rounding it, and then when you come to the top, you just give it that quick little pull. That gives it that leaf look. Then the smaller nail, I'm going to wipe some of this off because I really need this to be a fine point, and we're just going to get very little paint, and we're going to come from this side now because the other one goes the other way. Come from this side, and we're just going to start to draw a little line to kind of do this French and go up like that, and then we're going to put a little flower or a little leaf right there, just a really little tiny one like that. And then we'll keep pulling this till we come down this way and put another leaf in here. Get a little bit more paint. Put another leaf in right here, just a tiny one. Make sure they're tiny ones. And then go across all the way doing the French, just going all the way across. And if you want, you could put another little one in here. I'll just put another one right there. Perfect. That looks beautiful just like that. All right. So now we're going to back away here, and the next step I'm going to be starting to put the flowers on, and when I do the flowers, I'm going to start with the lightest color, I believe, or no, I'm sorry, the darkest color and work to the highlights. So let's get some done and I will return. All right, here is the start of the first color of the green. Now it's going to get much lighter because I'm going to go over with the lighter color running through it. And then you see on the French tips, I just did some buds. That's what I wanted to, for recreating Robin's look. She did just the buds and it was so pretty that way. Now I left this finger open and the thumb to show you the flowers because I forgot as I was going along. So I'll show you the little buds. I'm going to draw in here. So on the finger here, we're just going to grab a little bit of the darkest, and here's the colors I've got mixed here. That's the one I'm working with, and then we're going to be working with the lighter colors, and I do have the gold running through there too. All right, so just get a tiny little bit of paint, and we're just going to do a couple little buds, just like they were leaves. So just go through like this and add that lighter green in there so that it gives it that illusion of like little flower buds, you know, like the little leaves or the buds of the flowers. Just adding it in like that. Isn't that pretty? All right, now on the thumb here, we're going to add some flowers. Now, we'll do a full one, and I think I'll do the full one right in here to start with. So we're just going like this and kind of just fanning it out, just, you know, doing leaf-likes or petals-like of flowers. So we're going to do enough to do all the way around so that it's a full flower, and make this look like art. So you don't want this to be perfect. Just be making your petals and going around in this circle here, and it doesn't have to be perfect as it goes into the centers. And you want 5 at least, like that. All right, and then we're going to go over here, and we'll do another one right here, kind of towards the bottom here, and this one will just be kind of a half one, and or like a flower coming off the nail. All right, let me get a little bit more paint here, like that, and then I'm just going to put a couple little dots in here like that, just to make it look like the, you know, the other parts of the flower. All right, and then we'll go over here and do some. Over here, we're just going to do 3. So just go like this and make your flower petals like that, just going like that. And just it's just brush strokes. It's pretty easy to do. And then just go to the side. This will be a side flower there. And we can actually just kind of make this a little bit more of a petal like that. And then we're going to do another one right in here. And again, I'm just going to kind of do this one angled like, coming this way with it. Just like that, you know, nothing too fancy. You just want it to look, I'm actually going to kind of fix this one a little bit here so it looks more like the other flowers. So like that, and then like that, and then let's fix this a little bit, rounding it a little bit more. And then this one we'll fix a little bit too, giving it more of that flower look. Just like that. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Now it's going to lighten up, like I said, more as we add in the lighter greens. So I'm going to go on to the next step and I will return. Okay, now you can see they're popping so much more. Isn't that pretty? And we're not even done yet. All right, so let's draw in here and grab this one right here that I made. I added in some gold into here, so it's got that shimmer, and that's the color we're using. Just get a little bit on the brush, and you're just gonna go half, like a quarter, like 3/4 actually of the way up your petals, so that that dark green still shows, but you're just adding in that light green like that, and you're just doing those brush strokes so it fans out like that and makes it look like art. You want it to look like art. You don't want this to look like a sticker. So again, just fanning that out onto your petals there, going up. You don't have to be perfect with this. I love how Robin Moses always stresses about that. The less perfect, the more perfect it is. So you're just going like this and setting your brush down and adding in the color. I absolutely love when she uses that word, less is more. Or the more it looks like, you know, imperfect, the more perfect it is. So just adding that in like that. And then for the buds, we're just going to get a little bit of paint and just kind of go through those little buds like that just to give it a highlight like that. And that makes it pop and makes it look beautiful. And it's beautiful right there. I mean, you could stay right there and cover it up and it'd be gorgeous. But we're going to go on to the next step, which is the pearl-like that she went around the flowers with. I will return. I'm going to get a few done. Okay, now we got that pearl with the glitter running through it. Isn't that gorgeous? And it gives it that perfect just shimmer. And I made it right here. I'll show you. It's just right there. It's the pearl polish. You got to work a little faster because it's working with polish instead of acrylic paint. So I got there and I got a little bit of that white glitter running through there. So we're just going to dip in, and I've left a couple fingers open. I'll draw in to show you this. All right, so we're just going to dip in, get a little bit on the brush, and you're just going to go kind of around some of them like this to outline it kind of. And some of them you're just going to kind of run the you know, like the sheer or opal color kind of through the leaf like that. So some of them kind of just border like she did, and some just run it through because you just want that little bit of glisten there. That's what we're looking for, that little bit of glisten and shimmer, since the gold is also running through it too. When you start your leaves, you got that gold. So that's why we're putting this opal color in. This is kind of like a pearl color. Again, she was working with something totally different. Hers was a very loose powder glitter that was an opal color. And I'm working with polish and adding in that glitter that I did to give it that look. But isn't that beautiful when you have that on? And then we're just going to go right into the petals here. Like I said, you got to work fast because it is polish. So just run quickly through each one of these leaves, and you'll see it gives it that beautiful luster. So that's that step. Now, I don't know about that loose powder stuff if I'm going to go on to that step, because I forgot. I think she used that to put it in the centers and then decided to do rhinestones instead in the middle. But I might make a little bit. We'll see. I'm going to get some done, and I will return. Okay, I did decide to make up that. And I went through the flowers again. They're starting to dry. Some of them are wet, but here's the ones that are dried. You see, it gave it a little bit more glitter. And here's the mix right here. Whoops. Here's the mixture right here of it. And I did add in that powdered glitter. So let me grab my my wand here. Just pick up a few things I dropped. Okay, we'll grab the wand here. And I got the pointer finger open, and then the thumb. I'll show you how I'm doing. I'm just dipping in, getting just a tiny little bit on the end of this brush, and just real quick, whoops, we don't want it too thick, and just swipe it through these because it's going to dry more clear. It starts off with this, you know, more light color, but it dries to a clear. And it's got that sparkle green. And now we're just going to run through the leaves of the flowers again, just running through over it, just kind of tapping some of the color through like that. And you don't have to worry because when it dries, it's going to be that beautiful glitter. So you don't have to think, you know, uh-oh, I'm covering up that light color, because you can see over on the other finger, the other hand, as it's drying, look what it's doing. So you still see that light, but it's got that beautiful glitter now running through it even more and much more prettier. So I do like that. All right, so now we're gonna go on to the crystals. I'll show you how I'm doing that. I'm gonna add a few and I will return. Okay, my camera cut out, so you didn't get to see me putting the stones in, but basically you just put a dot of glue and stick the little stone down using a orange wood stick or a Q-tip or a rubber grip pen or an eraser, anything to be able to pick the stones up. But look at how beautiful they are. And I did leave one open to show you putting the Seche Vite on to go over a stone. I'll show you real quick. I'm doing it just on this end finger here. You just want to use a nice thick coat of the clear, and it's supposed to be used that way, very, very thick. And just go over the whole design very gently so you don't ruin your design, but go over your stone and around your stone so that you pull out any hair, air pockets, and then cap the end. Always cap your end and your free edges like that. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, come on, isn't this design just super beautiful and stunning? I'm really glad that I put that green glitter through it, that one that's done with the, I'll show it to you again. This one here, the, let me back away. Acrylic paints here. I really like that and how I did that, adding in that powder glitter that's actually supposed to be like a rub that you put over gel nails, and it rubs in and it gives it that glitter look. Well, I added it into this, which was already glittery. It shows the front how glittery it gets, but then I add that little bit more of that hollow glitter. So this is the look here. I'm going to clean everything up because, as you see, I have paint all over my fingers there. I'm going to clean everything up and I'll be back to show all of you guys the end product. Alrighty, everyone, I am all done, and didn't these turn out just stunning? Recreating the set of purple nails that Robin did, I did it in shades of green. And it was textile medium that she worked with, adding in a powder micro glitter type that she used. Well, I worked with a pearl polish and mixing in the powder that I had that you would use to do like a gel nail, and it worked perfect. And then, of course, I used that acrylic glitter polish I had, adding in some more of that glitter. And I think it's perfect. Adding the micro glitter and everything, I was able to get the same look that she had in the shades of purple using what I had. And then I just so happened to have the green stones where she had the purple. I just think this is fabulous and absolutely beautiful, because like the sage green or army green isn't the most beautiful shade of green. Some people really love it, but it's not one of my favorites, but it is. When you can add the beautiful light green flowers to it and all of that, army green can be very beautiful, and it's a very beautiful color for the winter, and I love the way this turned out. I hope you guys like it. As you see, you can recreate it in any of your favorite colors that you like, or your shades. You could do blues or pinks or reds. Change it up how you like it, but definitely try this look out. It was fun, and I love the look. Everybody take care, God bless, and I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload.